Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to the Spirit's Path. And this is your April horoscope for 2021. And I've shuffled the cards. I'll continue shuffling, but let's just recap for the year. Okay, everybody starts out with the ancestor. This is the year of the ancestor. And you are listening to your own universal beat as everybody else is listening to theirs. Okay, and you're about ready to, move on to this path for 2021. Okay, to walk through those birch trees and start your own path, whatever that path may be. And, as you thought about, moving into 2021, it started out in January, 7 of Bows, clearance. Okay, so maybe this year, the theme, as you're listening to your own beat, is clearing out things that don't serve you. All right, clearing out, things that are no longer needed. Whether that's furnishings or relationships or, social gatherings, things that, don't bring much substance to your life anymore. All right. In February, the Page of Stones showed up. The messenger, okay, who's a fierce protector. And as you were clearing things out in January, February is asking you, okay, you know what? Where can you learn? What can you learn to help propel you forward? Maybe you're clearing out old language books. And at the same time, the page is looking at you saying, you know what can you learn out of this? Well, maybe you want to learn a new language. And you realize those old language books, wow, I could, maybe I could learn how to, do the verbs in Italian. Or count in Italian. All right, now, the Page of Stones, this links also talks about where do you need to be dedicated? Where do you need to be dedicating clearing things out in your life that no longer serve you? The other piece of clearing stuff out in January was to make room for new things. And maybe this links is coming on and he's looking right at you. He's not looking at the 7 of Bows. He's not looking forward into March. He's looking right at you. He's asking you directly that question. That's that message that he's asking you. All right. And then last month, March, you can look at it as two ways. Either you were blessing somebody or they were blessing you. There was some jealousy going on in the month of March. All right. You're listening to that universal beat. You're clearing things out. What can you learn? And maybe somebody saw that and said, you know what? Why are they getting all this energy? And they're blessing you upon it. That's how I look at it. I look at it as, this 3 of Arrows, jealousy. People can be jealous of you, and when they are, they're putting blessings on you. Now, if this is you, and you're clearing things out, and you're asking yourself, where do you need to be more dedicated as that Page of Stones, that links? Okay. Maybe there's somebody out there that you want to emulate and you can't get there fast enough. Okay, that's jealousy. You're trying to get to where they're at and you're blessing them. You keep pushing them further and further away from you. Okay, that's what's going on in the month of March. So let's see what happens for you in the month of April, Sagittarius. Let's see what that energy is. And I'm going to do the same thing I did last month. I kind of like this format. I'm going to draw 1 card for the theme, and then I'll draw 4 cards for each week that's in the month of April and tie it into the theme. And we'll tie the theme into, what's been happening this year as well. So Sagittarius, what's the theme for you for this month? What's the theme for you this month, Sagittarius? Just the 1 card. In April, Sagittarius, you're going to take on that aspect of that Queen of Stones. So you had the Page of Stones in February, and now you got the Queen of Stones in April. Okay? This is the Bear. Just waking up in springtime, so it's perfect. Okay? A mother of cubs, nurturer cubs. Okay, queens are nurturers. Queens rule the castle. Stone's all about security, and materialism. So coming into April, you're going to take on that motherly aspect, that nurturing aspect. Okay, and you're going to be, protecting what's yours, whether it's loved ones or materialism. As you're clearing things out and you're getting rid of stuff, and the page is asking you, what can you learn? This bear is saying, what do you need to protect? Maybe it's a knowledge you need to protect. All right. And the bear's looking away from the jealousy. So the bear's looking into May as I laid down the card. That Queen of Stones is looking into May. So let's see what that Queen of Stones, this bear, is looking for in that first week of April. That first week of April is going to be represented by one card, the Hooded Man. You'll be looking within. You're going to have that light to shine as you're moving forward. Talking with that Page of Arrows, that Wren. Analyzing things within yourself. That second week of April is going to be represented. The energy is going to be one card. Five of Bows, Empowerment. Third week of April, the theme for you will be the Page of Bows, the Stoat. There's going to be a message coming at you. All right, a message of action. It looks like this week, even though there's, this month is all about protecting your materialism, there's going to be a lot of creativity going on. And in that fourth week, the energy for the month is going to be represented by Nine of Stones and tradition. There could be some, traditional values that'll help heal you. All right, you've got the, the shaman there with the snake and the rattle. All right, but he's relying on the traditional values, to help keep things protected during this month of April. All right, Sagittarius. So your month of April is going to be represented by that Queen of Stones, that bear. And you've got two court cards down here. As you're listening to the Ancestor Day, Universal Bead, January starts out with clearance. Clearing things out. You're making way for new things to come into your life. Okay? And the Page of Stones is asking you, what can you learn? In order to learn something, you have to clear something out. Whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a new language, a new skill set, you need to let go of something that's happened in the past. Okay? You have to, clear your mind and let new things come in. You have to take on that aspect of learning, which is going to help you grow. March was all about that Three of Arrows and jealousy. Okay, either you were blessing somebody or somebody was blessing you. And I hope somebody's blessing you. Okay, April comes along, you've got the Queen of Stones. So you've got two of the Stones cards here as the court cards, letting you know that, there's materialism, stability, and security here. And this Queen asks you what needs to be preserved. And the Queen, like I said, is looking away from the jealousy. She's looking into May already. She's looking into this month. What needs to be preserved this month? Let's look at that question. What needs to be preserved during that first week? During that first week is going to be that Hooded Man. An opportunity to look within. Okay, an opportunity to be introspective. Okay, in the question at the Queen of Stones, the theme of the Queen of Stones, what needs to be preserved? As you're clearing things out and you're trying to learn new things, and either you're jealous or you're being blessed, what needs to be preserved? Maybe just that attitude, of the attitude of fortitude, moving forward. Of, I'm going to keep moving forward and clearing things out so I can learn things. And not get distracted by, the jealousy that's going on there. And I'm going to keep my eyes on this light of hope, because the Page of Wren's one of the smart, the Page of Arrows, one of the smartest birds out there. This Wren, I want to be like that. I want to take on the aspect of that page to learn. I want to move forward with letting things go that are holding me back. And those are all the introspective questions you ask for yourself as you look within. Maybe you have to go into that solitude that first week of April. Maybe you have to go into a little, mini vacation to retreat to see where your life's at this moment. To ask those deep questions. And that's what these life lessons cards do. They ask those deep questions to make you look in your soul, to help you understand, the path that you're on. And maybe after you've gone inside and you've contemplated and meditated, that second week you feel empowered. You say, you know what? I've got this fire energy. I've got this Bose energy. Okay? The stones are telling me that, everything's great. I'm standing on solid ground. But now I've got this Bose energy where I can put my creative thought patterns in the process and move forward. And you can be empowered. You can be empowered to be the leader you're supposed to be in a business. All right, be the father or husband you're supposed to be in a family. Be that great friend in a social setting. Okay, be empowered to bring on new ideas, new concepts. Okay, taking things to a different level. That third week, the Page of Bows. He's actually looking forward into that third week as I put the card down. All right. So here you are. You went into solitude the first week, thinking about, how it is that you can preserve things. Okay. Or where you need to make space based on that Queen of Stones bear. And this page is giving you the message, okay, of, who or what is offering you that opportunity. You were empowered in that second week. Who or what is offering you the opportunity to move forward into that fourth week? What would change if you engaged with it? That's the message that the Stoat's trying to tell you, during this month of April. When you've got that nurturing, protecting energy of the Queen of Stones, that bear watching over you. And during that fourth week, who's offering you that opportunity? Maybe it's a traditional opportunity, one that allows you to heal, one that allows you to understand why you're clearing things out. Okay, keeping the tradition alive. Maybe things need to change this week by looking at our traditions, maybe bringing them to the forefront. Maybe family forgot what tradition is about. Maybe your work, companions don't know the tradition of your work, corporation. All right. Maybe this is a good time to put something in front of leadership to say, hey, you know what? Let's reteach our employees the traditional values of what we represent. All right, and in an aspect of that, everybody becomes healed with what's going on, and at the same time, it ties into what's happened so far this year. Okay, whether it's a family situation, a work situation, or whatnot. Okay, this year has all been about clearance, what you can learn. Okay. Others, not being jealous of others, but yet, if people are jealous of you, it's okay because you've got the Queen of Stones, this bear, looking out over you, protecting you, all right, nurturing you this month, asking you what needs to be preserved. Okay, so this month, that first week, look within, come up with the answers. Second week, you're going to be empowered. 5 of Bows. The Page of Bows is going to ask you, where is life offering you the opportunity? Okay. how would things change if you engaged with it? And then look at the traditional values during that 4th week. And that Queen of Stones, that bear is going to protect you all month long. Help nurture you. So there you go, Sagittarius. That's your message for the month of April. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you in May. Take care. God bless. And stay safe.